this go here. I want to adjust these ever so slightly.
If we can get the stage winner in an interview, Colin, that'd be cool.
Yeah, could you put the ticker back up? I was using that for reference. There you go. Come on. Why won't that one show? That one will show. That's fine.
Welcome to Kentucky Speedway on a Friday night for the trucks. You are watching a live session of the pre-race meeting. Josh Watt and Colin Huffman straightening things out before we go live. Qualifying is almost, the time is almost up. Almost everybody's done a couple of laps. Bryce Meddings so far on the pole, 30.64. Dustin Reinstedel, P2. We got another about 2 minutes to see if everybody else wants to get any laps or has any laps left. We can run through race 3 so far, so we can go through some season standings. Right now, Ryan Latshaw showing on top of the points. No wins, a top 5 and 2 top 10s. Bonus points taking Ryan Latshaw to the top of the list. Only 3 races. I'm sorry, only 2 races. So this is the third of 22 race season. We're going to take off next week. So this is the third race of the season before a break. It looks like Bryce Meddings' pole lap is going to stick. Congratulations to Bryce Meddings. Still working on some technical difficulties, so overlooking the track. Nothing be working. There we go. There we are with Bryce Meddings right now. So I hope you're having a good Friday evening. Thank you for joining us at the Midwest Motorsports. 3 oval series on the Midwest Motorsports iRacing League and 1 road series. Currently the GT4 is the current season. Friday night's trucks, Saturday in Xfinity, Sunday in the Cup. Tuesdays are the road course season. If you're looking to get into iRacing, we'd love to have you. Midwest-motorsports.com is where you can find out more about the rules, the classes, the tracks, the season schedule, and everything Midwest Motorsports. Midwest-motorsports.com. Still trying to figure out the video feed. We might have to do a Control-Alt-Delete and then come right back to you. I'm sure a driver's meeting is going on right now. There it is, Bryce Meddings on the pole. Dustin Reinstedel second. Mike Todd third. Eric Thaler, last week's winner at Auto Club, qualifies 4th today. Michael Samia 5th. Norm Snyder 6th. Brandon Thayer 7th. Ryan Sargent 8th. Brandon Morris 9th. Mark Cochran rounds out the top 10. Sean Cunningham and Justin Thaler row 6. David Ewell, Anan, and Hunter Jock row 7. Justin Glockner, Sean Hapiuk row 8. Corbin Flockenstein, Andrew Miller 9th row. Aaron Holroyd, Brandon Hinton 10th row. The rest of the field is on the screen now. Bryce Meddings, if you're on the stream. We'd love to chat with you. If you got a second, want to congratulate you. See how your season's going. If not, it's all good. I know you're getting ready for the race. We'll try to get some driver interviews for you this stream. All good. Thanks for checking. We are going green for 113 laps. A couple of stage breaks. I think tire fall off is going to be the biggest story of the day, as well as the number of cautions. We have 26 trucks tonight. Great field. Thank you everybody for showing up. If you're on the Twitch stream, go ahead and drop us a line. Tell us who your favorite driver is, your favorite livery, racing, trading paints, or who you think is going to win. Maybe this race, this season, Halloween joke. Drop us a line. See if we can get you on air. There's some cool paint jobs. 99 of Bryce Meddings on the inside, got the pole. Dustin Reinstedel on the outside. Nice and tight. Don't switch lanes for crossing the line. We're going to go green for 113 laps at Kentucky Speedway. No longer in existence. Green, green, green. Bryce Meddings takes the trucks to the line. Flat out, Dustin Reinstedel, Eric Thaler, and Hunter Jock in the 44. 72, who's that going around? Mike Todd bangs the barrier, not the way you wanted to start the race. Tank slapping, trying to get a handful. We're still green, we're staying green. Josh Watt running the race control, keeping everything green. Good job for Mike Todd to keep it straight. Riding with Eric Thaler now. Looking back at Michael Samia in the 3 truck. Eric Thaler, the founder of Midwest Motorsports. Michael Samia tucks down on the inside. Kentucky Speedway track. Going into turn 3. Michael Samia way down low. Multiple grooves at this Kentucky Speedway. Samia slides up in front of Eric Thaler there. Great job by both of those guys to give space, give gap, take the gap. Again, tire wear is going to be a huge factor tonight. How do you spin your tires now? You may have to pay for it later, or you're going to keep a couple of tenths of a second in your pocket for later on in the stage as the stage develops. 3 wide, coming out of around the turn 3. Multiple grooves here, everybody keeping it clean so far. Leaving space with each other. Mark Cochran in the 25. Oh, I'm sorry, 93. No longer 25 this year. New number for Mark Cochran. Sorry about that, Mark. Same cool paint scheme. New number. Give me a little time to get it. Inside, I think that's Ryan Sargent. 3-4 wide now. Killer racing in the Midwest Motorsports trucks. Now they slide up. Ryan Sargent in front of Mark Cochran. Looking up at Norm Snyder. Good qualifying tonight for Norm Snyder. Qualifying 6th. Holding down the top 5 in the 28. Looking up at Eric Thaler. Good friend. And Michael Samia. Who's that right in front? Mark Cochran. That's Ryan Sargent. New number, new livery for Ryan Sargent too. Might take me a little while to get used to everybody's new paint schemes, but appreciate everybody here. Mark Cochran with the Apex Esports League on the hood. It's been fun to follow our friends in the Apex Esports League. And we're yellow. Let's find out why. Sean Cunningham all the way up to 11th. Or in 11th. Let's see if we can find out what happened. Corbin Fleckenstein in the 43. There he goes. Oh, back and forth. 71, Sean Cunningham down on the inside, but Corbin Fleckenstein just looks like he went down low pretty quick, maybe trying to avoid. Kind of jerked the wheel. Here we are, 3 wide. Corbin Fleckenstein in the Napa truck in the middle, and he's recognizes somebody's on the outside, and it looks like he just hooks hard left. There he starts to go up and realizes, oh, somebody's there. And Sean Cunningham, once again, wrong place, wrong time. I hope we get it out of the way now, Sean, and hopefully have a cleaner race. Oh, into the 29 as well. That's Andrew Miller. Just wrong place, wrong time. Corbin Fleckenstein, just slight error on his driving there, but 3 wide, it's hard to know where you're at. Spatial awareness, really critical in these trucks. We got 6 laps of green racing in. 20 to go for the first stage. Once again, we're glad you're here with us. Midwest Motorsports truck racing on the oval at Kentucky Speedway. First Craftsman truck race, Kentucky Speedway, is 2000. Greg Biffle won. The most recent was 2020. Before Speedway Motorsports bought him out, and then decided to go with Nashville, I believe. Another Speedway Motorsports owned track. I think Ryan Latshaw looks like he's going to get his lap back. He gets the wave by. Sheldon Creed won the 2020 race. Bryce Meddings, pole sitter, still out front. Dustin Reinstedel second. Michael Samia third. Eric Thaler fourth. Norm Snyder. Ryan Sargent 3. Mark Cochran and Brandon Morris in the 39 truck. Another front runner. Really good at tire management. Really good at fuel management. I expect to see this to be the cream of the crop right now. And depending on how that third stage plays out, when you get your tires, if you leave an extra set for a late caution, tires be king. So slight mistake by Corbin Fleckenstein there. All is forgiven. We're going to go green again. Corbin is from Auburn, Indiana. He's got a Great Dane dog named Scooby. Only been racing a year. And we're happy you're with us, Corbin. Big Chase Elliott fan. That Napa logo kind of gives it away. Three-year-old boy. Hopefully, the 3-year-old will grow up and take over the sim for Corbin. Maybe give him some coaching tips later. Maybe Dad will be the coach. Who knows? Either way, say something about positive about all our guys here. Even everybody done that once or twice. So no harm, no foul, Corbin. All right, Bryce Medding's going to bring us back. See if the lights finally go out. On the pace car, we go green again. Remember, we're heading to lap 26 for the stage break. Pits will close 2 laps before then. Bryce Meddings chooses the inside lane. As they come around, we'll go green again. Cost $153 million to construct Kentucky Speedway. Shame that it's not in use anymore. 1.5 miles. Exactly. 17 degree banking in turn 1 and 2. 4 degrees on the straight that we're going through now. Tri-oval is a little progressive. 8 degrees down low, 10 degrees up high. Turns 3 and 4, a little less banking than 1 and 2. That's why we see him fanning out and saving tires. I think the fast way is going to be to arc it and take the optimal line. You might see some guys riding the wall, saving tires. Bryce Meddings in the purple 99 on the inside, going to bring us to green as all 26 trucks still in the race. Start is on you, Bryce. Let's get it on. We're green. Kentucky Speedway. The Midwest Motorsports already fanning out 3 and 4 wide in the back. Bryce Meddings gets a good jump. Michael Samia inside Dustin Reinstetter takes over second. Eric Thaler looking at the tailgate of Dustin Reinstetter in the 11, both behind Samia. Here goes Reinstetter, heads down low, hunts down the yellow line right on the bottom. Eric Thaler takes that opportunity, jump up on the outside of Reinstetter. Samia claims that low line. Reinstetter lets Eric Thaler in. And behind them, Ryan Sargent, Norm Snyder, Brandon Morris. Brandon Morris outside of Norm. And there they go. Norm didn't quite know he was there. We're yellow. Brandon Morris and Norm Snyder get into it. Tough break. Brandon was up high. Norm in the Haviline 28. Coming in for a pit. Maybe a fast repair. Yeah, we saw that happen as it was happening. Good job of Mark Cochran to avoid Snyder there. Just knowing that spotter, I don't know if Jim let him know that there's somebody on the outside. Brandon Morris just can't disappear, and Norm Snyder found him. Halfway to stage 1. Nobody should have to come in for tires or fuel yet. Slight mistake by Norm there. Again, we'll let him slide this time. Don't let it happen again, Norm. Just kidding. Definitely not going to help your incidents per lap, though. There's the IPL rule. Review is coming up here. Norm Snyder does decide to come in and get a fast repair. Shout out to our broadcast team. Colin been working the cameras in the truck, at least for now, and Josh Watt doing race control and streaming the Twitch, getting everything set up. We appreciate all the effort done by everybody here, and we appreciate it. Nothing but mad respect for my friends. Got to know everybody in the Midwest Motorsports League and really enjoying it. Thanks for allowing me to join you guys on Friday evenings. And we hope you're enjoying it as well. All right, lights are still on the pace car. Norm Snyder, one of the younger guys in our U.S. Motorsports League from Ida, New York. Been racing with us for a long time and really enjoy his company. Only been racing 10 months. Everybody gets their start somewhere. His goals this year are to drive smarter. Drive smarter than what? I'm not sure, but It's all good. Glad you're here with us, Norm. Big Davey Allison fan. Really have a lot of respect for that. Also flies RC airplanes. So me and Norm are going to have a little chat about some RC airplanes in the future. Right now, Norm was doing a pretty good job up in the front. For that pit fast repair, it's going to be starting closer to the back. Bryce Meddings and Michael Samia now up on the front row. Eric Thaler and Dustin Reinstedel, second row. Ryan Sargent, Mark Cochran, third row. Glad to see Brandon Morris didn't lose too much ground on that. Thanks to Josh being able to throw the yellow, recognizing where the trucks are at the time. So Brandon Morris didn't lose too many spots. Put it behind you, Brandon. Let's go racing, man. Bryce Meddings brings us to the green again. On your feet, halfway to stage one, 10 to go to stage one. Bryce Meddings grabs the foot full of throttle and lets it rip. Gets the jump on Eric Thaler. Don't look now. It's Ryan Sargent all the way inside Michael Samia there for third. Ryan Stadel trying to go under Samia as well. Mark Cochran looking for a way around. See how they come out. Bryce Meddings, Eric Thaler, Ryan Sargent in the top three. Michael Samia holds that fourth spot. But he's got Dustin Reinstedel hot on his tail. And behind him, they're too wide. Sean Hapiak in the 25. Mark Cochran in the 93. There they go. Michael Samia looking for a way around Ryan Sargent. And also Dustin Reinstedel in the 11 with Brandon Morris in the 39 Conway blue truck. Samia and Sargent almost got into it. Dustin Reinstedel now side by side with Ryan Sargent. Getting a little bump there from Brandon Morris. Into turn three they go. Samia gets it sideways. He goes tight down all the way to the yellow line. Ryan Sargent in the white and orange 69 truck. Got Dustin Reinstedel, pinches him down. Dustin Reinstedel looking up at Michael Samia in the 3. Mark Cochran inside Ryan Sargent. Nice move by Mark Cochran. Slings it down low. Now it slides up in front of Brandon Morris without hitting the wall. Great move. Don't look now. Samia looking for a way around Thaler. That's for second. Give it to the 3 truck for now. Let's see how they come off the corner. Dustin Reinstedel. And we're yellow further in the back. See how they come across the line. Samia, Thaler, Reinstedel. Bryce Meddings once again stays out front. Not sure if we're going to get a replay. Looking for it. There it is. 24 truck got it. Well, it's the 44. Oh, crunch. Body parts flying everywhere. Chain reaction. I'm sure we're going to get. See another angle of it here. Ryan Sargent in the 69. He was up front. Yeah. Did you get a little push there from the 25? Wish I could back it up just a little bit before that. 25 is Sean Hapiak. Here they go. The 69, the Lionel Racing there. Oh, there he is. He got off the gas to avoid the guy in front of him. And that just left nowhere for Hapiak to go. So I think the checkup there caused that. And then Sargent's around half spin, and the 23 truck had nowhere to go. Tough break for the 23. It all just happened with a small checkup, trying to avoid contact and end up getting run over. I don't know if there's a way out of that. I definitely feel like Ryan got pinched down a little bit, but it's racing. That's why we're here. That's why we're running the race. a little bit early, but it's all good. Ryan Sargent has won some races before, so we know he knows how to drive these trucks. Not his first season with us. Glad you're back, Ryan. All right, I think we're going to go green for 5 laps to the stage. Maybe we'll get 4 laps. All right, just got word from race control. We are going to go green before the stage. So then we'll hand out some points. Now, that's a big talking point this season. A change has been made. The top 5 in the stage will get points. So we're going to go green this time. Always exciting stage finishes in the Midwest Motorsports trucks. So don't go anywhere. Let's see if Bryce Maddings can get another jump on it. Michael Samia is pretty cagey on the restarts now that he's starting on the front row. Eric Thaler right behind Bryce Maddings. Also pretty wise. The Midwest Motorsports truck. We're going to go green. 26 will be the stage. And Bryce Maddings, the field's on you. Wait for it, guys, in the back. Don't change lanes until we're green. And we're green. Bryce Maddings gets another jump. Eric Thaler and Michael Samia side by side for second. There he is. Eric Thaler holds on to second for now. Michael Samia in the 3 truck. And Dustin Reinstedel in the 11. Brandon Moore is 5th. Sean Happick wants that point spot. But right now, Eric Thaler wants these stage points. Eric Thaler, the founder of Midwest Motorsports, is going to commit to the whole season of trucks. Now he's on the outside of Bryce Maddings. Have they saved enough tires to go 2 more laps and get the most out of them? Let's see. Bryce Maddings is going to have to tighten up his arc a little bit as Eric Thaler pinches him down. 2 to the stage. Pits are closed. Eric Thaler gets a good run on the back. Bryce Maddings claims the inside line. Michael Samia looking for a way around. Exhaust let us know that they lift a little bit as they go into the corner. Eric Thaler on the outside. Bryce Maddings on the inside. At the line. 1 more lap to go. This time it was Eric Thaler. Bryce Maddings reclaims it as they arc it nice and smooth in the 17-degree banking of turn 1. Headed down the backstretch. Pushing that pedal all the way through the floorboard. Lifting for the arc of stage 3, 3 wide behind him. Top 5 get points. So the race is for the top 5. Bryce Madding has the lead. Eric Thaler gives it up. Drives, looks like he's out of the gas. That is the stage. Congratulations, Bryce Maddings. Yellow came out. James Olafson goes around, got into it, and puts the caution out just before the line. That's why Eric got off the gas. So that's the top 5. Bryce Maddings wins the stage. Eric Thaler 2nd. Dustin Reinstedel 3rd. Oh, there's the wreck. The 9 truck. James Olafson. I'm going to take a guess and say that he's probably a Chase Elliott fan. What happens here? There we are, right behind him. Is that Justin Thaler in the 00? There's Olafson and Justin Thaler right behind him. Looks like Olafson's already been run over the back a little bit. Dinged up rear spoiler there. Thaler goes outside. Olafson leaves him room. Thaler gets a bumper on him, not clear. And Olafson comes up. Nowhere for Thaler to go. Brings out the caution to end the stage a little bit early. Congratulations, Bryce. Congratulations, Bryce Mettings. Early Saturday morning over in Melbourne. I want to thank everybody for joining us on the Twitch stream. A couple of Mark Cochran fans. Thanks for starting your Saturday weekend off with Midwest Motorsports. Any of you Apex esports guys are looking for another league to join, Midwest-Motorsports. I'd be glad to have you. Midwest-motorsports.com. All right, if you want, grab your cell phone. I'm going to throw up a QR code while these guys pit cycles. We'll be right back with you. Learn about Midwest Motorsports. Unleash the racer in you with Midwest Motorsports. Feel the adrenaline, embrace the excitement, and join a thriving community that's as passionate about sim racing as you are. Our social channels bring you closer to the action, offering a driver's seat to the competition and an all-access garage pass to the latest results, news, and updates of all 4 Midwest Motorsports leagues. Don't just be a spectator, join the excitement. Scan the QR code to turn the key and ignite your competitive spirit. Follow Midwest Motorsports and plug into a community that's as passionate about sim racing as you are. Scan the code on the screen or find us at midwest-motorsports.com today. All right, welcome back. We are live. Lights are out on the pace car, so we're going green this lap. Looks like there was a shakeup in the pits. Everybody came to stop. Brian Sargent, first one out. Mark Cochran grabs the front row starting spot on this restart after stage 1. Eric Thaler is still 3rd. Michael Samia 4th. Brandon Morris 5th. Bryce Mettings 6th. Justin Thaler 7th. Dustin Reinstedt all the way back in 8th. So we're headed down the 4-degree backstretch now. Sean Happick and Mike Todd round out the top 10. So after getting tangled up in a spin earlier, Ryan Sargent now restarts the field to begin stage 2. Mark Cochran in the 93 truck on the outside. There's that Apex Esports logo on the hood. On the inside, it's Ryan Sargent. Coming to the green, field's on you. And he lights up the rear wheels. And Eric Thaler gives him a push. Ryan Sargent charges into turn one. Eric Thaler right behind him. Drives him to the front past Mark Cochran. Brandon Morris, the two Aussies, third and fourth. Mark Cochran from New South Wales. Bryce Meddings around the corner. Restart is under investigation from race control. We'll see if anything happens. Thaler looks inside Ryan Sargent for the lead. Mark Cochran wants to follow the 15 truck to the front. As Brandon Morris in the 39 blue truck is outside of Bryce Meddings. Great racing here in the Midwest Motorsports trucks. Friday night, Bryce Meddings looking inside of Mark. Going three wide into turn three. Coming around. Ryan Sargent and Eric Thaler hold it down. Mark Cochran third. Ryan Sargent now has got a bumper now in the door. Eric Thaler with Ryan Sargent on the outside does a good job to avoid him. Mark Cochran looking for a way on the inside of Eric Thaler, inside Eric. Oh, good job. Looking left, Ryan Sargent leaving a little bit of room. Bryce Meddings do a great job not wrecking as they're three wide coming out of three. The yellow's out. Maybe they did wreck. Yep. Let's see Dustin Reinstedel, who's dropping to the back. Bryce Meddings. I spoke too soon. We were just one car back. Yep. Mark Cochran and Bryce Meddings. I don't know any Australian curse words. Probably not too different from American curse words. So I'm sure some expletives are screaming at the top of their voice with the Aussie accent right now. And it can happen that fast. Now it's going to be fun to watch some of the fastest trucks in the Midwest Motorsports League come through the back. I think that's going to be fun to watch. We'll see if they can do it. All good as we are yellow. Bryce Meddings decides to pit, use a fast repair. And he's out. That's going to be fun. Like I say, watching him come through the field. We'll see how everything resets. Mark Cochran with the Moza R9. He wants to win a few more races this year. Chaz Mostert, his famous favorite supercar driver right now. Lights are out on the pace car, so we're going to go green. I don't know if Chaz would think that was the best way to win the race, but it's still way early. Grab another ginger beer and go with it. We'll watch them come through the field. All right, Ryan Sargent and Eric Thaler on row one. Brandon Morris up 6 spots now, restarting third. Dustin Reinstedel starting on the front row, still in fourth. Mark Cochran fifth. Michael Samia sixth. Corbin Fleckenstein up to 7th. Headed down the back stretch. The field will be on Ryan Sargent one more time. Good looking 69 truck. Ryan Sargent from San Antonio, Texas. Doing a great job. And here we go. Brandon Morris tightens it up. And Sargent lets it rip. Surprises everybody. Great restart there, Ryan. Brandon Morris on the inside of Eric Thaler. Dustin Reinstedel and Eric Thaler hooking up on the outside. Let's see if they can work together. I know Dustin Reinstedel wants to beat Eric as much as anybody on the track, but they'll work together if they can go to the front. Michael Samia and Mike Todd. Shout out to Mike Todd working his way back up to the front. There he goes, Eric Thaler looking for the outside line around turn 1. Where's that 3? Yep, turn 1, down the back stretch. Got Ryan Sargent, Dustin Reinstedel on the inside. Brandon Morris and Eric Thaler with 2 or 3 wide behind him. Ooh, doggy, that's getting close. 3 wide coming off of turn 3. Looking at 4 wide. Here we are riding with Mark Cochran with Corbin Fleckenstein right in front. The PBR truck. Oh, no, Corbin Fleckenstein's in the 43, the Napa truck. With Mike Todd just ahead. Mark Cochran using up some front tire there, sliding it in the dirty air. Puts it up a little wide. Nice arc through the tri-oval for one more lap. Eric Thaler has gotten around Ryan Sargent for the lead. I'm sure they're going back and forth. Now Dustin Reinstedel showing a little bit up front. Everybody's going crazy. Corbin Fleckenstein again. 71 is Sean Cunningham now. It's around Mark Cochran. How they didn't wreck, I have no idea. But we are racing the trucks at Kentucky Speedway. This is why, I don't know why they stopped racing here. Amazing track, provides this kind of racing. Working lap 40. We're headed to 53. That's what we're looking for. Whoop, they're wrecking behind them. Who we got? Oh no, Mike Todd in the 72 truck. Is that Holroyd we got with? Oh, tough break. Oh, right into the inside wall. Huge hit. 72, Mike Todd. Rear wheels up in the air. And Uzi with the outside hits the wall. Coming out of 4, just to the right. Sean Cunningham into the wall and just bounces right off into. I think Todd left him room, but Sean Cunningham off the wall and kind of bounces off really hard lick. See if we can look right here and watch him come off of the turn 4 exit safer barrier as it compresses. Great camera work by Colin Huffman here. Looking at the 72 truck, just gets in the wall, I believe. Bam, and bounces off, rebound, knee-jerk reaction sideways, nowhere for Mike Todd to go. And around they go, headed toward the inside wall, do an endo. I hope you got your hand off of the wheel before that hit. Sean Cunningham also gets a big piece of the wall. Sean Cunningham was involved in an earlier spin. Don't know if he has another fast reset or not. Here's Mike Todd, let go of the wheel right before you hit, I hope. Gather it back up. Headed to lap 53. Should be at least 10 laps to go to the next stage. Now showing Dustin Reinstadel going to be the restart leader. Great battles up front. Hard to keep an eye everywhere on the track. We're doing the best we can, and great to see the racing in the front, in the middle, in the back. There's racing everywhere. Kentucky Speedway, once again, providing great platform for some entertaining iRacing tonight and Friday night in the States. Right about now, about halfway through this stage. So I'm sure, see, I'm showing James Olafson not even pitted yet. Some guys have pitted twice. Aaron Holroyd's pitted twice. Mike Todd still in the pits. Lights stay on his car. Oh, you go across the line. Now the lights are out. We're going to go green next time by. Dustin Reinstadel chooses the outside with Eric Thaler. Eric Thaler's a pretty good pusher. We'll see if Brandon Morris wants to take a chance. It's all good. All right, Dustin Reinstadel on the 11 on the outside, going to restart. Field is on you. Lap 43, looking for 53 for the next stage break. Biggest mover right now is James Olafson. Again, without a pit, up 17th spot in the 9 truck, making that gas work. And he's off. Dustin Reinstadel stabs on it. He's out of here. Adios. Let's see if Ryan Sargent can get around Eric Thaler. Ryan Sargent in the 69 white truck with the black front bumper. Eric Thaler in the 15 with the orange wheels. Hit it down the back stretch. Ryan Sargent throws a block. Dustin Reinstadel out front. Eric Thaler crosses over, takes the inside lane, right behind Dustin Reinstadel now. Brandon Morris trying to decide which way he's going to go. Dustin Reinstadel drops down low in front of Eric Thaler. Brandon Morris stays with Ryan Sargent. Morris gets a good run, looking 3 wide. Eric Thaler not clear of Ryan Sargent yet. Michael Samia gets a good push from James Olafson behind him. Here it is. Dustin Reinstadel's taking off. Eric Thaler in the 15. Ryan Sargent in the middle. Brandon Morris on the high line. High, wide, and handsome. Can't quite get it. Michael Samia, as the door opened for him. Michael Samia now tucks behind Eric Thaler. Brandon Morris fans out. James Olafson hangs with Michael Samia on 44 lap tires. 46 lap tires. Amazing to see James Olafson versus fuel tank lasting 46 laps. To note that for the future. Ryan Sargent now under pressure from Eric Thaler. Dustin Reinstadel all by himself out front. Almost over half a second now. Here we are. 2 wide, 3 deep. Coming around turn 3. I mean, and Sargent, a little tank slapper coming off the exit into turn 3. Fanning out. Eric Thaler in the middle now, goes up high. Ryan Sargent down low with Samia. And who's that in the middle? Amazing racing. Jason Perry. Where did he come from in the 51 Yeti truck? Working his way up. Some fresh tires in Ryan Sargent. Gets right reared At the 51, as we were talking about it. A head full of steam. Ryan Sargent just got right reared there. I'm sure it was an accident, but Jason Perry, big mover, coming with a lot of speed. Totally different level. Great replay in that Yeti truck. Nowhere to go, 3 or 4 wide. Just have to be a little more patient, especially if you're carrying that speed. I know you want to take the momentum with you, but definitely ruined a couple of trucks' day. This might be the stage break at lap 49. It's going to take him a couple of laps to get sorted. We'll find out from race control if this is going to be the stage break or not. Let everybody cycle back. See what happens. Tough break for Ryan Sargent. Just a little ambitious there. The 51. Jason Perry, but stuff happens. Jason Perry from Fenton, Missouri. Got a pit bull named Hendricks. Former dirt modified driver. And spotter for an ARCA team. We are all good. Lap 50. Ryan Sargent trying to figure out where he's going to restart this. Probably working with race control and figuring out his restart spot. Currently working lap 50. I'd like to see him go green, see if we can get a couple of laps in and go for the stage. Once again, thanks to everybody on the Twitch stream joining us. We appreciate all of your follows. Really helps the channel out a lot. If you could drop a couple more comments in, we'd love to hear who you're rooting for. Again, lap 51. Coming to lap 53 for the stage. I'm going to take the light out and go green for 2 laps. We appreciate all the Apex Esports racers joining us. Lights are out on the pace car, so I hope that means we go green for a lap. We got points to hand out to the top 5. I'd like to see him race back. See Dustin Reinstedel and Eric Thaler on row 1. Michael Samia and James Olafson on row 2. Don't look now, Justin Thaler on row 3, trying to get some truck stage points tonight. Some of the stuff is preset and automated, so I'm not sure if we're going to get a one-lap dash. We might go right back yellow. Shall see. Hopefully it's the end of lap 53, in which case go green and let her rip. All right. Dustin Reinstedel, Eric Thaler on row 1. Dustin Reinstedel races on you. We're green. See if it... And yeah, of course. Great. Well, sorry, Justin Thaler. I don't know if you're going to get points. I don't know if there's any trickery there. Coming across the line on the restart. I don't know. I might have to get a replay of that after the race. If anybody wants to create an incident report, I'm sure some of the guys in the top 5 will take a look at it up close. I'm pretty sure race control has got a good handle on it, but not something I want to deal with right now. Race. Let's go. Wonder if anybody was smart enough to realize how close we were to the stage, came in and got tires, and now stays out. And whoever stayed out to get those points now is going to recycle to the back. I'm guessing Eric Thaler, Dustin Reinstedel, Michael Samia, all those guys in the top, as we're coming to a standstill, waiting for the pace car. No black flags. Pits should be open, so heads up. And the race chatter, making sure that nobody gets crossed up there. Good job, Dustin. Yep, so the top cars are definitely coming in for pits. Amazing that James Olafson won 53 laps on a tank. Of course, the yellows helped. See if anybody stays out this long. It's going to be very interesting to me to see. Does Mark Cochran pull it here? I believe so. Sean Cunningham also stays out. Ryan Latshaw stays out. Hunter Jack, Brandon Morris stays out. Jason Perry stays out. All right, so the top 6 cars, starting with older tires. Let's see when the last pit lap was, lap 50. So good job for Brandon Morris. Heads up, 49, 49, 49. So heads up driving by the top 6, giving up stage points and restarting in the front. Nope, they won't update for some reason, I'm hearing from race control. Maybe they were trapped a lap down and getting their lap back. Let it cycle out, and give me a couple of seconds. I'm going to take a 30-second break. Back. All right, I'm back. James Johnson with you. Midwest Motorsports Friday night through stage 2. Let race control sort out what happens there, and I'll let you know the lineup when we go back green. You're in Sparta, Kentucky for the Kentucky Speedway. They've hosted a lot of races here. NASCAR Xfinity Cup Truck, ARCA Series, NASCAR Southeast, the AutoZone Elite Division in 2000 and 2005. ASA, back in the day, IndyCar Series came here 2000 to 2011. And of course, Indy Lights as well. Came a couple of years later. Now owned by Speedway Motorsport. You might know Speedway Motorsports. They own 11 different NASCAR tracks. Atlanta, Bristol, Charlotte, Dover, Kentucky, Las Vegas, Nashville, North Wilkesboro, Sonoma, Texas Motor Speedway. All owned by Speedway Motorsports. So I believe they bought Kentucky until just to make sure they had a race. Take the race to Nashville. All right, Ryan Sargent up front. Nope. We're looking at Ryan Sargent. All right, it's going to take a second for my timing and scoring to reset, but out front, we got 93. My timing and scoring is going crazy. So we're just going to watch 93. It's not Ryan Sargent. That's Mark Cochran. Sorry, guys. Mark Cochran out front. Was 25 last season. So forgive me for not being able to recognize you there, Mark. But great job to be out front and restart there. Ignore the timing screen up front. That's not Ryan Latshaw. That is definitely Mark. Trying to watch the back. Our remote control and the broadcast stuff has gone haywire again. I think a couple of guys are doing some control-alt-deletes. So bear with us as we watch Mark Cochran. There's Jason Perry in the 51. Eric Thaler. Oh, we got a big slider. Nice save. Props to you, man. He was broadside big time. Saved it. Burned up some tires, but great save. That is lap 60. Maybe lap 59. I want to see a replay of that. We'll get back to it. Jason Perry working Eric Thaler. Jason Perry in the 51, Eric Thaler in the 15. And Michael Samia behind Eric Thaler. Michael Samia in the gray number 3, going under Jason Perry now. Eric Thaler in the 15, 51 Jason Perry. Mike Samia behind him. And I got my timing and scoring back. Kind of. Refresh. All right. Here we go. Jason Perry, Eric Thaler, Michael Samia going at it. Out front, it's Mark Cochran and Ryan Latshaw. Sorry, Ryan Latshaw. I couldn't recognize the numbers and everybody there for while you were up front, but it's all good. We're back now. Control-Alt-Delete has solved the puzzle. Ryan Latshaw in second in the 36 truck, with Sean Cunningham, the 71 Skoll truck, right in third. Riding with Michael Samia now, looking up at Eric Thaler. We got a two-way battle behind them for Justin Reinstedt now trying to get around Jason Perry. Reinstedt now makes the move on Jason Perry, give the position to Dustin Reinstedt. Brandon Morris now next to try to get around the 51 truck. Up front, we got another great battle with Michael Samia and Eric Thaler. Michael Samia in the 3, Eric Thaler in the 15. That's a cool camera angle. Do it for Dale, Michael. But don't look now. Justin Reinstedt's coming up behind both of you. Eric Thaler gets right on the tailgate of Samia. Samia gets a little loose. Garza Law Firm on the hood of Dustin Reinstedt. Looking up at Eric Thaler. Reinstedt in 6th. Eric Thaler in 5th. They drop down single file now. Meanwhile, Mark Cochran almost half a second out front of Ryan Latshaw. Sean Cunningham another half second behind him. All to play for as we're up on lap 67. We are racing on Friday night Midwest Motorsports style. Mark Cochran working the front. Everybody doing a nice and smooth arc through turn 3 and 4. 1 and 2, headed now towards 3 and 4. Samia looking for a way around Sean Cunningham. That's for 3rd. These guys doing qualifying laps. Now they're almost on their own. No reason to run any alternate lines. Just run the fastest line. Nice smooth arc using all the track. Down to the yellow line, up to the wall, and down again. Now Samia has to work a little bit to go inside of Sean Cunningham. Sean Cunningham having another good run. Yellow's out. For some reason, I don't know yet, but I'm sure we'll find out. Great run. Samia should let up. Mike Todd in the 72 truck again. Just not Mike Todd's night. Let's see what happened. Looks like Norm Snyder, the 28, also got some of it. There he is, 28 Norm. James Olafson in the 9 truck. Can't disappear. He's not clear. Norm Snyder comes up into him and hang on the inside wall again. Tough night for Norm Snyder. Hate to see it. Norm deserves a good run. Sooner or later, you're going to get one, Norm. It's all good. Keep trying. That's what the trucks are for. Glad to have all these truck drivers. 29, 26. It's a great crowd. Happy to have all of you. But this is why we run the race. Working lap 69, coming up on 70. 43 to go next time around. See if anybody decides to come in now. 43 laps to go. Norm Snyder looks like he's finally released. Hunter Jacques and Corbin Fleckenstein decide to come in. Ron Schamer also. Mark Cocker in the Apex Esports League out front. Ryan Latshaw at second. John Cunningham in the Skull Truck third. The entire race purse for the first Truck Series race in 2000 was $613,000. In 2020, they didn't announce it. They didn't advertise it. 2015, $553,000. So down a little bit on the purse money. Time goes on. Way to go, caution for one more lap. A couple guys got together during the caution. So we'll give them a chance to do a fast reset, fast repair. The Aaron Holroyd got a piece of that wreck under caution. Here they are. I believe it's coming out of the pits. Fleckenstein in the Napa truck. Under caution, riding down on the apron. Can't see exactly what happened. So replays are going kind of wonky, so forgive us, guys. We're going to let timing and scoring reset. I wonder what happened to Ryan Sargent. He was running up front. Who else am I looking for? Bryce Meddings. Where's Bryce? Back in 8th. All right. He's got the fastest lap of the race at a 30.8. Everybody else in the 31s. So nice job, Bryce. Only one in the 32nd bracket. And he did it by 2/10, 30.8. All right, they're starting to stack up too wide now. That means we're going to go green. Can we please go green? You're right around with Bryce Meddings again. Tighten up. Oh, nope. Yeah, lights are still on. We can hope. What else I got for Rusty Wallace Racing Experience is here, and low downforce package was used here in 2015. Jeff Gordon won that. Repave in 2015 and 16. to fix some weepers. Kyle Busch, not a fan of the Kentucky Speedway. All right, let's go green. Mark Cochran, the field's on you. Sean Cunningham on the inside with Eric Thaler, third row on the inside. Outside, we got Ryan Latshaw on the 36, Sean Cunningham, and Michael Samia. On the outside, looks like Bryce Meddings behind them. Brandon Morris on the 39 on the inside, fourth row. All right, Mark Cochran, field's on you. Let's go green, please. Eric Thaler gives 71 a little nudge, lets him know he's there. And Mark Cochran steps on it, takes off. It's a good jump, half a second already on Sean Cunningham and Ryan Latshaw. Ryan Latshaw on the 36 on the outside. Now getting passed by Eric Thaler, slides out and throws a block. Inside Michael Samia now on Latshaw. Michael Samia, let's see if he can go inside Eric Thaler. 3 wide, they fan out. Thaler slides up in front of Latshaw, does not hit the wall. And we got Eric Thaler on the outside, Michael Samia on the inside. And Bryce Meddings in the 99 purple truck looking inside of Latshaw now with the 11, Dustin Reinstedel right behind Bryce Meddings. Top 3, Eric Thaler cuts down as Michael Samia goes up in front of it. Thaler, Samia dives down under Sean Cunningham. Eric Thaler looking for a clean way around, trying to decide who he's going to follow here. Looks like he's going to follow the 3 truck. Keep his own arc. No pressure on the inside yet. Bryce Meddings inside Ryan Latshaw, but Michael Samia trying to make the move around Sean Cunningham as they are catching Mark Cochran. Eric Thaler tries to go inside Sean Cochran now for third, but Mark Cochran is backed up into Samia. Let's see. Samia can hold him off. Thaler not all the way around Cunningham yet. So here we go into the fast line again, the optimal racing arc. Top speed, 2 wide. It's Ryan Latshaw behind. Right now, Mark Cochran showing the way down the back straightaway. Michael Samia hot on his tail. Sean Cunningham slides up a little bit. Dustin Reinstedel stays low. He's got some help behind him. Looks like the 44 of Hunter Jock. Here we go. Mark Cochran and Michael Samia. Sean Cunningham, Eric Thaler. Eric Thaler now all the way inside Cunningham with Bryce Meddings in the 99. Is he going to follow Eric Thaler on the 71? Not there yet. Hunter Jock in the 44. Outside of Dustin Reinstedel there. That's a great race. 44 squeezes the 11 down. The 11, not quite. Into the back of Hunter Jock. Hunter Jock saves it. Ryan Latshaw, Dustin Reinstedel going at it. And Ryan Latshaw slides up into, I don't know if that's Corbin Fleckenstein or not. It is 43 Corbin Fleckenstein. Crossover, Eric Thaler goes up. Hunter Jock crosses him over. Eric Thaler tries to throw a block, I think is what happened. And Hunter Jock wise to it, jumps down low. Bryce Meddings inside Sean Cunningham. Meanwhile, Samia and Cochran are 1 and 2 up. Got 3 wide behind these guys. Great to see Hunter Jock save some tires. Oh, they're wrecking behind Corbin Fleckenstein again. Oh, nowhere to go for that guy. Oh. Heads up. They're wrecking. They're spinning. Corbin Fleckenstein gets the magnet in his truck award for the It's a killer restart there. See what happens to the 43. Got into it with Ryan Latshaw. 43 is the Napa truck on the outside, third row back. He's got the 9 truck. But we're looking at Eric Thaler's the one to notice with the orange wheels. Fleckenstein, Latshaw goes up into Fleckenstein, it looks like. Yeah, that was not Corbin's fault. Ryan Latshaw just slides up. Not enough grip. Maybe he thought Fleckenstein was going up, and 26 gets a piece of it. 39, Brandon Morris gets another piece of that. Wrong place, wrong time again for Brandon Morris. And then coming down, another innocent bystander all the way down right there with the red front. It was at 73. I don't see a 73. There it is, Aaron Holroyd. Darn, Aaron. Tough break. Of course, the replays aren't going to work when we want it to. There it is. 43 sliding down, Aaron Holroyd. Just there goes his front bumper. Nowhere to go. I hate it for my buddy Aaron Holroyd. Riding now without a front bumper cover. 51 just barely misses it. Riding with Aaron now. What do? You know, brace for impact. That's all you can do, Aaron. There's nothing wrong there. Just bad luck. It's all good. Repair the damage. Come on back out. See if we can go 31 laps without a question. Not counting on it. But you never know. Wishful thinking. I'm going to stay positive. It's all good. I'm showing Hunter Jacques in the 44 out front. Nice work. Does that mean Mark Cochran came into pit? Yes, it does. Dustin Reinstedel also pitted. James Olafson, Eric Thaler, Sean Appiak, Brandon Morris pitted. Justin Thaler, Justin Glickner. All right, so that means Hunter Jacques might have to pit again. Mike Sabia came in. Brandon Thayer came in. Hunter Jacques trying to hold strong on old tires. His last pit lap was 69. 12 laps older tires. See how long he can stay up front. Lights are still on the pace car, so we're going to go one more time around. All right, working lap 84. We're going to come green this time by. (2019) Kurt Busch became the first and only Chevrolet driver to win at Kentucky. (2020) was the last race in NASCAR. All right. We got Hunter Jacques, the 44, 12 laps older tires. Michael Samia, 3 truck on the outside. Brandon Thayer in the 46 truck. And Bryce Meddings on row 2. We'll see if Hunter Jock can go all the way. Right now, the green is on you, Hunter. And he steps in it. Michael Samia right on his tail. Bryce Meddings, Brandon Thayer behind him. Bryce Meddings in the 99. Brandon Thayer, 46. Michael Samia, 3 wide. Bryce Meddings, full send, down low, trying to pass 2 for 1. He's got the 44. Does he have the 3? If he can slide up, decides not to. Nice work by Bryce Meddings, your pole sitter. Right to the front, we're yellow again. Shocker. Come on, trucks, you can do better than 2 laps in a row. Bryce Meddings, your pole sitter, back in front. '51 again. Jordan Perry. Got some help this time from Ryan Sargent. Might be a return favor there from Ryan Sargent. I'm not sure. Ryan Sargent gets a piece of it too. Ryan Lance Shaw. Does he avoid it? He gets by. Yep. Well, if you got a ticket to the Kentucky Speedway on Friday night, you're getting your money's worth tonight. Running out of fun facts. Hunter Jock in the 44 decides to stay out. I don't blame him. Doesn't want to get caught up in the stuff going on in the back. "12 laps on tires might hurt at the end of the run." But then again, definitely helping his fuel economy, all these yellow laps. Talk about Michael Samia, Chatsworth, Georgia, 44 years old. Rosie Nala and Mav helping him out as pets. Been racing for 3 years. Nothing spectacular on his sim rig. He's here to win. Definitely an Earnhardt Senior fan. We're glad you're here, Michael Samia. Thanks for joining us. Lights are out in the pace car. That means we're going green this lap. Bryce Manning's your pole sitter, current fast lap. Pace car is going to dive off. Bryce Manning's going to bring us back to green flag racing. All right, Bryce Manning's on the inside. Hunter Jock in the 44 on the outside. Michael Samia in the 3 on the inside. And they've tightened it up. We're going racing. Bryce Manning's punches it. Adios, muchacho. I'm out of here. Let's go. Michael Samia goes right by. Dustin Reinstedel wants to get by as well. Eric Taylor with Mark Cochran and who's that on the outside? Eric Taylor. Brandon Thayer, the 46. Sorry, Brandon. Didn't recognize you there. Too wide. Oh, there they go. That's Mark Cochran. No, it's Dustin Reinstedel and Hunter Jacques. Old tires, it looks like the 44 just came up a little bit. The 11 was there. Oh, the 11, did he come up on the 44? 44 come down. Either way, doesn't work. 44 gave him no room. And yeah, the 11 just comes up a little bit. And that's all it takes. Nowhere for the 44 to go. 44 is trying to pinch him down a little bit, I believe. Right in front of Eric Thaler. Eric Thaler's bumper cover comes off. And then into the wall for Eric Thaler. That's not going to help his IPL. Down goes 71 again. Sean Cunningham head-on collision. And they're still wrecking behind him. That's Sean Cunningham again. Maybe too fast repairs, too much. Don't understand why you don't give each other more room. But that's why we run the race. 22 laps to go. I'm sure everybody can make it now, especially Hunter Jacques was involved. He's able to come in and get enough fuel, retire, not quit the race, but get new tires. Ryan Stettl on his way out. He's going to restart 23rd. 22nd. Sorry, he's been up front all night. Hunter Jacques decided this is a lap to not give any space, and Ryan Stettl chose not to lift, and they both end up in the wall, in the pits and in the back. That's what happens. Hopefully, as the season progresses, there'll be a little more give and take. We can only hope. But right now, Bryce Meddings has got it easy. You guys keep wrecking the laps I have to lead and defend, worry about saving my tires, keep clicking away. So Bryce Meddings, as long as he's up front, probably doesn't mind running these laps under caution. I know Samia wants to get it underway, because he might be okay with second, but of course he wants first. Don't look now. Mark Cochran currently third. He's made his way back to the front. The 46th of Brandon Thayer. He'll start second row outside as well. John Hapiuk up 11 spots, going to start fifth. James Olofsson up 15 spots from his qualifying, going to start seventh. Where you go green this time by. All right, Bryce Meddings. Pace car is going to dip off. Field's on you. Let's get it going, please. All right, tough break for Hunter Jacques. And Dustin Ryan Stettl, they'll get it back going. Right now, Bryce Meddings, the pole sitter, steps on it. He's out of here. Can Mark Cochran follow him? Mark Cochran on the inside in the 93 truck. Mark Cochran looking under Michael Samia for second. Bryce Meddings is checked out. See you later. Mark Cochran, nice arc into turn 3. Michael Samia hangs outside right there, not giving an inch. Both of these guys, great truck drivers. Samia gets a great run off of turn 4. Now tucks down to the white line, yellow line, and here they go. Mark Cochran gets the door slammed on him, gets in the dirty air. Nice job finding clean air on the entry there. Shallows up his entry a little bit. Loses a little speed on the exit, but this is why we're racing trucks. Bryce Meddings doing a great job running the perfect line that got him the pole position. Still out front with 18-17 to go this time. Mark Cochran holding down third, and Samia hanging on to second. Brandon Thayer in fourth. Brandon Morris fifth. Down low. Who did I miss? All good. The top 3, 4, 5. Running single file. Bryce Meddings, Michael Samia, Mark Cochran, Brandon Thayer, the 46. In fourth. looking back at Brandon Morris. So that fourth and fifth battle is looking really good. Brandon Morris looking for a way around Brendan Thayer. Battle of the Brandons. We're riding with Mark Cochran. Looks like Bryce Madding's getting a challenge now from Michael Samia up front. Back to the front we go. Thanks, Colin. Great job working the camera. Michael Samia in the 3. Around the outside, the long way around. This is going to allow Mark Cochran to catch up. Samia thinks better of it and now looks inside Bryce Madding's exit of 2. They're down the long back stretch for another lap into turn 3. 1, 2, 3, throw a blanket on them. This is the racing we like to see. Everybody throwing slide jobs, trying to get around the outside, crossing over, down on the apron, trying to find the shortest way around the track to get a 10th or a half a 10th. Mark Cochran in 3rd, trying to stay with the top 2 here. All right, 14 to go. Bryce Madding's in the front. Michael Samia, Mark Cochran, top 3. Shout out to Brandon Thayer, doing a great job. 4th. Barely holding off Brandon Morris. Bryce Madding's now 4/10 of a second. Stretching away little by little. That battle for 4th is looking good. Brandon Thayer and Brandon Morris. Brandon Thayer from Hickory, North Carolina. 6 dogs, he's busy. Bryce Madding's up in front. Battle heating up for 2nd. To go. Can we save tires now and make the guy in front use them? Bryce Manning's your pole sitter. Still out front. Can Michael Samia catch him? He's trying, coming up on 10 to go next time by. Mark Cochran 3rd, Brendan Thayer 4th, Brandon Morris 5th. Ryan Latshaw up 17th at current 6th. Here we go, coming up on 9 to go. Now it's time to start getting it. Give it everything you got. Now is the time to go. Bryce Madding's almost half a second, 4 car lengths in front of Michael Samia. Killer racing all through the field. Here we go, the race of the Brandons. Brandon Morris in the 39 goes outside. Brandon Thayer up ahead. Thayer in the 46. Chevy versus Ford battle. Thayer in the 46 in the Chevy. Brandon Morris, 39 blue truck. Working the outside right up along that safer barrier. Thayer throws the block. Can't quite get there this time around. Coming up on 7 to go next time by. Samia closing in little by little on the front as Brandon Morris tries to figure out how he's going to get by Brandon Thayer here. Samia less than 2/10 now on Bryce Madding's. Battle for the lead. Bryce Maddings takes the defensive line. It's Let's go up front if we can. Thank you, Colin. Bryce Meddings. 6 to go now. Nice view looking back from Bryce Meddings looking at Michael Samia. Nice. You got it, Colin. Thanks for working these killer camera angles. You can watch Michael Samia run the shortcut all the way down the apron. 5 to go. Going through 17 degrees. See if we can keep it clean for these last 5 laps. Fingers crossed. Here he goes, Michael Samia in car, riding with them, looking up ahead at the leader. That's how close they are. He got as close as 1/10 of a second, but has not now dropped back to half a second. Morris has not gotten around Thayer. Mark Cochran still holding down 5th. Mark Cochran looks like he's catching Brandon Morris as well. Killer racing here in the trucks. 4 to go. All right, where's Mark Cochran? He's in 5th. Looking up at Brandon Morris. Is there enough time to get him? One more spot. It'll be 4th. Brandon Morris in the 39. Mark Cochran, 93. Mark Cochran wants it. Not quite there. All the while, Sean Appiak trying to get the spot away from Mark Cochran. Bryce Meddings out front with 2 to go. He's going to take the white this time by. Can anybody catch Bryce Meddings? Michael Samia is the only one that can do it in my book. Last lap, Bryce Meddings got plenty of a gap, over half a second. Looking back in the field, trying to find more storylines. Nobody can stop Bryce Meddings. Aussie, all the way across the line for the win. Michael Samia second. Brandon Thayer holds on to that 3rd spot. Brandon Morris 4th. Mark Cochran lost 2 spots there at the end. Sean Appiak and Ryan Latshaw both get by Mark Cochran. Mark must have been full send. We try our best to get Bryce Meddings in for an interview. Not sure if we'll be able to do it, but we're going to try. But congratulations to all of the truck guys for wrapping it up. Thank you to everybody for sticking around longer. I hope, this is only the 3rd race of the season. I think that we will clean it up. I mean, these kinds of races are going to happen, but I think with the incidents per lap rule and some other things that the Midwest Motorsports guys do to clean everything up, I hope that we can cleaner races in the future, but this is where everybody starts out, and glad to have everybody. 26 racers. Cautions are bound to happen. So there's no shame to anybody. Nobody's calling anybody out. We're just having a good time hanging out in our sim rig and our iRacing. So all good. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Midwest-motorsports.com. If you're interested in joining us, Friday night for the truck, Saturday Xfinity, Sunday Cup. Everybody's off this week. Hope you enjoy your Halloween. But looks like everybody's still driving. Bryce Manning's still doing donuts, celebrating his victory, doing backwards victory lap, Polish lap, and donuts. So I try to hang out for a couple more seconds and maybe get Bryce in if we can. But meanwhile, I don't blame him for celebrating his victory. Melbourne, Australia, Jamie Wing Cup fan, Craig Lowndes. So he's showing his age there, at least his knowledge of history. I'm a huge Craig Lowndes as well. Really glad to have Bryce join us on his weeks off. But hey, Bryce, man, what a race. A lot of yellow flag laps, but man, you killed it on that last 15 or 20 lap green flag run. Saving tires of it was probably the task of the day. The yellows helped, but how did it go from your view?
Oh, it started off really well, obviously getting pole, moving through the field, few yellow flags happened and had to do a few restarts, had to manage that last one there before the stage was a bit dicey. Eric nearly had me. Just each time a caution came out, it was smash it to first gear, wait, get the jump with that, and then go. That was the only restart where I didn't actually do it, and it showed like they were so much closer to me than I wanted them to be. So making tires, I used all my tires tonight, got taken out just after the second stage. I'm not too sure what actually happened. I haven't gone and viewed it yet, so I won't comment too much. But it put me in a pretty, not favorable position, just at the back of the pack. So, and obviously I was going in tonight, had to get under 6 incidents. I only got 4, so we're good for the IPL. At the moment, we're on target. So, yeah, other than that, I checked off everything I wanted to do today. Pole, stayed under 6 incident points, ran a clean race, looked after tires, managed my restarts better, and then obviously got the win. So
don't forget purple. Yeah, you're at 30.8. Everybody else, there are a couple of
really
30.9. So yep, you got the purple lap 30.8.
Jeez.
So right on the pole, you're definitely running some clean lap, nice smooth arc. So were you? I mean, without the cautions, like you said, you get involved in the caution kind of made your strategy for you. So where you were going through field, what was it like going through the field? There were some sketchy moves. We were focused on front. I was hoping you'd make it back to the front. And sure enough, you did. So well done to you, sir.
Yeah, it was scary. It's something me and my crew chief were talking about through the week with Auto Club, where I had a similar sort of thing happen. By my own choice, I went down before the first stage last week and put myself at the back. And we talked about it. It's not being aggressive, not pulling the trigger when you need to, and not making those decisions. And quite frankly, what probably won me this race was that second last restart where Jox was in, like the 44 was in the lead, just getting the run on the outside and then taking it straight down to the bottom on the back straight with the momentum. Last week, I probably wouldn't have done that. This week I did, and it got me the win. So that's where I won that race. Everywhere else, it was just managing the restarts, managing a gap, and managing tires to the end. So it was all pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say it was pretty good.
Beat.
Yeah, I'm sure it's exhausting. It was a long race. But once again, congratulations. You are now the point leader. So congratulations to that. I know it's early days. Race 3.
Yeah, well early.
Yeah. So we're off this week. I hope you have a great holiday. Then we're coming back to the Nashville Fairgrounds circuit. So we'll see you
Nashville Fairgrounds?
2 weeks for the Fairgrounds. Yes, sir.
I thought it was Road America up next, but
you're right.
I'll double. Yeah,
I was looking at the Road America. We are going Road America. So
road course time, maybe.
Yeah,
that's so good.
I'm sure you're good at turning left and right. So we'll be looking for you next week. Congratulations.
Yeah, I did the right handle lap at the end there as well.
Saw the Polish victory lap after a couple donuts.
Yep.
Well deserved. Any shout outs before we leave?
Yeah, so big. I want to shout out my team 19. Chris, he put the livery out today. He actually said to me before the race started that I had to win because he won an ARCA race with the livery on the car, and he's like, this livery has to remain undefeated. So hopefully he's been watching that race. So I sent them all the broadcast links, so hopefully he saw it. But the livery is undefeated, and we were running MX Wraps as a sponsor on our cars. I would like to say a big thank you to all those guys. They've closed down, but they've been really supportive of the team. So thank you, MX Wraps. We didn't know when we get a new podium, but this is a good one to send you off.
Yeah, we hope so too, man. And congratulations. Keep that lucky livery on for a couple more weeks, man. Thanks again, Bryce. Thanks for joining us on the Discord. We're glad to have you in the Midwest Motorsports League, and we look for you to keep running well in the trucks.
Oh yeah, thank you for having me. I love the league. Onwards and upwards, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. All right. Well, happy Halloween to everybody. Try to scare your neighbors, scare everybody you can, and look forward to seeing you back in 2 weeks as we go to Road America. Thanks again for joining us. Colin Huffman working the cameras. Appreciate you, buddy. And Josh Watt running the stream. Thanks to everybody at Midwest Motorsports. We'll see you in 2 weeks.